Johan Cruijff, an icon of Dutch football, made his debut for the Netherlands national team in 1966, scoring a goal but also being sent off. He helped transform the Dutch national team into a world powerhouse, although it took time to achieve success in major competitions. The Netherlands did not qualify for Euro 1968, Euro 1972, and the 1970 FIFA World Cup. Johan Cruijff was a remarkable football player who excelled at various clubs throughout his career. Ajax. Cruyff began his career at Ajax, where he stood out as a young prodigy. He played for Ajax from 1957 to 1973, winning numerous titles, including 6 Eredivisie championships. He was the key player in the total football style implemented by coach Rinus Michels, which emphasized ball possession, movement, and player versatility. He won 3 consecutive UEFA Champions League titles with Ajax in 1971, 1972, and 1973. Barcelona. Cruyff transferred to Barcelona in 1973, where he became a club legend. His influence at Barcelona was immense, both as a player and later as a coach. He won La Liga and the Copa del Rey with Barcelona and helped transform the club's playing style. He is credited with introducing tiki-taka and the possession-based philosophy that became a distinctive feature of Barcelona. Feyenoord. Before his transfer to Barcelona, Cruyff spent a season at Feyenoord, contributing to winning the Dutch championship in the 1973-74 season. His time at Feyenoord was relatively short but left a mark. New York Cosmos. Cruyff also had a brief stint in U.S. soccer, playing for the New York Cosmos in the North American Soccer League, NASL. His presence in the U.S. contributed to the growing popularity of soccer in the country during the late 1970s. In his 2 seasons back at Ajax, he won the Dutch Championship and, in the second, the National Cup, while playing alongside young talents like Marco van Basten and Frank Rijkaard. In fact, Van Basten made his professional debut by replacing Cruyff in a match. After 2 seasons, Cruyff was fired from the club after securing back-to-back league titles because they refused to pay him what he wanted, considering him too old. At 36 years old, he sought revenge by signing with rivals Feyenoord. In Rotterdam, playing his last professional season, he, now alongside a young Ruud Gullit, would win the Eredivisie for the 3rd consecutive time, ending the new club's 10-year drought in the national championship, and also secured the Dutch Cup. These would be the only official trophies for Feyenoord in the 1980s. The team would only win the cup again in 1991 and the championship in 1993. He made his debut for the Netherlands in 1966 at the age of 19 in a match against Hungary, which was a respected team at the time, in the Euro 1968 qualifiers. Young Cruyff soon scored a goal, though the overall impression was bittersweet as he was also sent off, becoming the first player in the national team's history to receive such a punishment. In 1974, the Netherlands national team, led by Cruyff and known as the Clockwork Orange, qualified for the FIFA World Cup. They introduced a revolutionary style of play called total football, emphasizing passing, possession, and high pressing. In the 1974 World Cup, the Dutch team won their group in the first round, defeating Uruguay and Bulgaria. In the second round, Cruyff scored goals against Argentina and East Germany, and the team faced Brazil, winning 2-0 and becoming the first squad to defeat all 3 major South American teams in a single World Cup. They reached the final but lost 2-1 to West Germany. Cruyff was the player with the most successful dribbles, created chances, and accurate passes in the final third during the 1974 World Cup, demonstrating his football excellence. He announced that he wouldn't play in the 1978 World Cup, apparently due to concerns about the military dictatorship in Argentina, but later revealed that he had also been the target of a kidnapping attempt and was facing personal issues. Another player, Juan Carlos Heredia, also declined the call-up for the 1978 World Cup due to concerns about the Argentine dictatorship. Johan Cruijff found success as a coach after retiring as a player. 2 years after retiring from Feyenoord, Cruyff returned to Ajax as a coach. He stayed in the position for 2 seasons, even though the team didn't win the Dutch league during that time. During his 8-year tenure at Barcelona, he broke the record for the longest stay as a coach. The team's successes in La Liga began from the 3rd season, winning the league 4 times in a row starting in 1991. In the midst of his glory period as the Barcelona coach, Cruyff was even approached to lead the Netherlands in the 1994 FIFA World Cup, but found the offer unattractive and declined. To this day, Johan Cruyff is remembered as one of the greatest football players of all time, with his career marked by exceptional skill, vision, and a lasting INF.